There are countless picturesque islands scattered all over this planet. These places are the dream vacation destinations of many travelers. At the same time, they also breed endless secrets, attracting fearless explorers to adventure. However, there are still some islands hidden in some remote corners of the world, which are considered the most dangerous areas on Earth due to frequent natural disasters, ferocious wild animals, or other unknown dangerous factors. In what follows, we unveil the mysteries of 10 of the world's most dangerous islands. Like our video? Then don't hesitate and subscribe to our channel now. We will take you to explore cities and stories around the world. On the coast of the Bohai Sea in northeastern China lies a creepy island called Snake Island. Although the vegetation here is not rich, and some lush plants can only be seen in the valleys, the island is unusually attracted to thousands of venomous snakes. According to expert surveys, there are at least more than 20,000 venomous snakes inhabiting Snake Island, with a wide variety of species. Taking into account the uniqueness and scientific research value of these venomous snake populations, the Chinese government decided to establish the Snake Island Reserve here in 1980. At that time, a group of conservation personnel were dispatched to Snake Island to shoulder the important task of protecting this precious ecological environment. Snake Island is not only a natural laboratory for biodiversity, but also provides valuable resources for medical research, especially in the development of venomous snake serum and vaccines. Sabah, this treasure island is located in the Caribbean Sea. The entire island is built on a dormant volcano. Although it only covers an area of 13 square kilometers, approximately 2,000 residents live together in this unique piece of paradise. Not only does the island have stunning natural scenery, it is also a habitat for marine life such as corals, dolphins, turtles, and sharks, making it a paradise for nature lovers. However, the story of Sabah is not just tranquility and beauty. The island has been hit by more hurricanes than any other island in the Caribbean over the past 100 years. These frequent natural disasters make Sabah an area with high risk of natural disasters. At the same time, the harsh climate conditions also make it an ideal hiding place for smugglers and pirates. Langley Island, this huge piece of land on the east coast of the Bay of Bengal, has a vast area of 1,350 square kilometers and is the largest island in Myanmar. The natural environment here is influenced by the tropical monsoon climate and abundant rainfall, creating a perfect ecosystem. The island's dense marshes provide an ideal environment for wildlife, such as the bay crocodile. In fact, Langley Island is home to thousands of bay crocodiles, where these creatures thrive freely and form a unique swamp kingdom. Langley Island is not only famous for its natural ecology, but also for its tragic and bloody history. During World War II, Langley Island became an important stage of the war. The famous Battle of Langley Island broke out here. At that time, thousands of Gulf crocodiles took complete control of the island and killed 500 soldiers in this war. The incident was later recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records as one of the largest disasters caused by animals to humans. The Izu Islands, located on the east coast of Japan, hide a mysterious volcanic archipelago composed of 70 active volcanoes. These volcanoes continuously erupt toxic sulfur gases, as if the Earth is breathing. Due to such harsh environmental conditions, the residents of the island have to wear gas masks for a long time. These masks have become a necessity in their daily lives to deal with the toxic gases that may be released by the volcano at any time. In early 2000, volcanic activity in the Izu Islands suddenly increased, causing local residents to have to evacuate. After 5 years of waiting and watching, Japanese authorities have finally announced that residents can return to the island. However, residents are still required to wear masks at all times, even after they have returned to their homes, as the air quality deteriorates due to the sulfur gas erupted by these volcanoes over time. Shockingly, just a few months of living in the Izu Islands significantly increases residents' risk of developing life-threatening illnesses. Slavic Island is an island located in the west of Male, the capital of the Maldives. It was once a treasure in the west of Male, with blue water and rich biodiversity, but now it has become a garbage island due to the accumulation of waste. When tourists set foot on the island, the first thing they see is mountains of waste, which is in stark contrast to the tropical paradise they expected. When visitors first set foot on Slavic Island, what greets them is no longer clear water or rich ecology, but endless piles of waste as far as the eye can see, forming a landscape that is difficult to ignore. The accumulation of these garbage is not only disorderly but also poorly managed, causing a series of environmental pollution problems. This not only completely changes the natural appearance of the island, but also poses a serious threat to the health of the people living here. What is even more serious is that the toxic substances leaking from these wastes and the vector organisms that breed are making environmental problems more complicated. North Sentinel Island, a remote island in the Andaman Islands in the Bay of Bengal, is wrapped in a veil of mystery and unknown. The most primitive indigenous people on Earth live here, with a history of more than 60,000 years. They are one of the very few ethnic groups in the world that completely refuse contact with the outside world. These islanders cling to their ancestral territory and are fiercely defensive of any outsiders. Once a foreign ship attempts to approach, the islanders will not hesitate to use their primitive weapons to defend themselves. Throughout history, countless missionaries, explorers, and sailors have attempted to contact the island. However, almost all attempts ended in failure, either being evicted by the islanders or suffering heavy casualties. About 150 kilometers away from the city of São Paulo, Brazil, there is a small island called Gran Queimada. It is famous for its charming natural scenery, but it is also famous for its extreme dangers. Although Gran Queimada Island only covers an area of 0.43 square kilometers, the density of venomous snakes on it is incredibly high. On average, there is one lurking venomous snake every 5 square meters here. So it is also known as the venomous snake paradise. There are many kinds of venomous snakes on the island, and their ability to survive is amazing. In an environment where food resources are extremely scarce, these snakes can survive through hibernation. This adaptability contributes to the large population of venomous snakes on Gran Queimada Island. Despite the island's picturesque scenery, few truly dare to explore. Only true adventurers dare to set foot in this unknown and dangerous land. Reunion Island, a French overseas province located about 150 kilometers south of Mauritius, is world famous for its reputation as a tropical paradise. The island's pleasant climate and sunny beaches seem to have a magical power, attracting tourists from all over the world to enjoy leisure and relaxation. However, every paradise has its dark side. Since 2011, Reunion Island has been repeatedly attacked by sharks and has become a hot spot of global concern. Imagine that in this crystal clear water, huge schools of sharks swim freely, which is undoubtedly a big threat to those who love swimming and surfing. These incidents not only pose a danger to tourists, but also have a considerable impact on the daily life of island residents. In view of this situation, the Reunion Island government had to take strict measures in 2013. Water activities on the island, especially swimming and surfing, are subject to unprecedented legal restrictions to minimize shark attacks. The island of the Dolls is an island in the middle of a lake in Mexico City. This island has a terrifying story. Legend has it that in 1951, a little girl drowned in this lake. A gardener tried to rescue him but failed. From then on, the gardener often dreamed of the girl's soul and kept fishing out various dolls from the lake. Troubled by nightmares, gardeners began hanging the dolls on the island's trees. As time went by, these dolls became dilapidated and even a little creepy due to weathering and weathering. There are more than 1,000 dolls existing on the island, and they are scattered in every corner of the island. The island has become a tourist destination full of curiosity and a little fear due to its unique and slightly terrifying landscape. Every visitor who comes here will be shocked by these dolls hanging quietly on the trees or scattered on the ground. The Farallon Islands, a natural wonder located off the coast of San Francisco, consists of 10 picturesque islands and is a paradise for nature lovers. Not only is it a sanctuary for whales, seals, and sharks, it is also home to countless seabirds. For diving enthusiasts, the Farallon Islands offer unparalleled opportunities for underwater adventure, and the diversity of marine life is astonishing. However, the Farallon Islands hide a little-known secret. From 1946 to 1970, this enchanting sea area was a nuclear waste dump. Today, it contains more than 4.75 million gallons of nuclear waste. The threat of nuclear radiation they emit is real and can cause serious damage to various organs of the human body, making the Farallon Islands a beautiful but dangerous place.